Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Athens. And in this game, we are trying to get 50 universities. So we need to get our administrative technology up to 17, so that we can build universities. We need to have 50 provinces, which we now have 92, and we need to have the money. It takes 15,000 ducats to make all of those universities. So we need to work on that. We will need to fill in some of our ideas to get us to that point, but we're working on that. So right now we're a pretty poor nation. We can't really support even up to our full force limit. And that's an issue. And we're dealing with rebels, but we're slowly converting everything. And letting our autonomy tick down. Now the thing with Athens is it's a slow start. You get your independence, consolidate a little bit of power here, and then have to get the massive amounts of territories somewhere else. And we just took Venice, so that will definitely help. We're eventually going to shift that to be our center of trade, but we're going to need to get our admin tech a little higher before we can do that, because we just can't have that many states. But at level 17 we'll be able to do that. And right now we do need to get caught up here. Both these kinds of tech to avoid any corruption. So trying to run just 3+1 advisors. Any ones that can make us more money are the preferred ones. Oh, I'm locating. That just went from 70 to 140. Okay, let's we'll deal with them with this guy. Keep these guys in Greece because of the Achaean separatists. Taxes, local unrest down. Yeah, that sounds great. And we might as well get some big ships. They're 50% of the time for 0% of the cost. They'll save us from having to buy as many ships. We still want some galleys, but free ships are free ships. And we'll have to pay a lot of maintenance on them. But that's okay. Get those cannons up, get the cavalry up. I got this autonomy already down to 43, that's really good. Really need to get this autonomy down, and I would like to get some more gold mines. So I think we are going to push through Benin pretty soon. Once we get this stability up to +3, we're going to start using our papal influence. To improve our economy, increase taxes, lower our inflation, that sort of stuff. Inflation's going down due to our economic ideas, but if we could speed up that process a little more, that would help. I definitely need to get some more trade income. If we start pushing trade here and use our ships to push even more, start building up some more ships, then we could increase our income. but at least a few ducats from trade alone. But again, we're going to need another estate, or sorry, another state to add, then add this to an estate. Inventory cost reduction, that'll help us make some money. We're not taking any loans. The missionaries would be nice, but I think we do need to get caught up on our attack here. At least we're ahead of time on military tech, so we can start working on some of these ideas, lower the unrest, get our missionary strength eventually up. I'm going to pull these guys back and try topping off relations with different allies. Okay, so Spain is topped off, Austria is topped off, Poland. Poland isn't an essential ally any longer. They do help us against the Ottomans. And would like to beat up the Ottomans at least once more to be able to take this territory. And anything else that we can take, either in Egypt or the Constantinople node, would be nice. Okay, now we're starting to make some money. 8 ducats. Part of this is due to the events. Gave us reduced cost, but I like it all the same. We're going to build up some more troops here. And if we're going to have rebels here, we might as well speed up that process, just get them out of the way. And improve relations with the Pope. These heavy ships being built here in Tunis, we're just going to run them over here to Epirus. I'm not sure that we might want to mothball them. Yeah, I'm not sure that we really want to pay for. Yeah, we'll mothball them. And we're going to start making some more buildings, see if we can increase our income a little. So we still need to get this up to 16 before we can avoid the corruption. Okay, Spain is the papal controller. And improve relations with Tuscany here. Just because, you know, they're not too far away. Lithuania is not going to help. As well improve relations with Ethiopia. And I'm going to get some more gold coming in. I still got this autonomy problem, but that will tick down. And when we can, I'm just going to decrease the autonomy in 9 years. Okay, we got these. I'm going to make another 2. I'm surprised these guys haven't risen up yet. Okay, Fulo and Benin. I actually want to be the one to launch that war, but we'll do it. Let's see what Spain wants. They want everything. So we will just mark these because they don't want it. We'll try to get these Albanians out of here. Might be able to suppress these just by moving over to Thessaly. And I think we are going to try making some more money by raising war taxes. And then we need to get our military tech up. Or at least some of those ideas. But we can justify war taxes once. Oh, there's the knights here. Might as well fabricate on them. It looks like Spain got the event to give them their independence and chose to do so, which is silly. I'm not sure why they would do that. But we can get some money out of it. And if we're going to be doing that, then let's unmothball these and prepare for naval invasion. Okay, that was pretty heavy losses. Now we don't want to see what the colonies have to offer. Okay, so our problems in Greece are basically going to be gone. These Albanians might rise up. Really don't want to give this to Spain. So we're just going to mass occupy Benin over here. So we do want the center trade. Might eventually, add it to a trade company or something. Okay, so that should bring most of this area under control. There's a little bit of unrest here. And we're not particularly interested in Genoa any longer. We were just interested in Chios at the beginning. We don't want Spain to get all of this territory because we want a path westward. Back. I have to go for the second one. And we could always push through Songhai. But we're going to leave ourselves just a little corridor here. Okay, they must be trying to westernize or something. No? Sure. Okay, fortunately, France probably doesn't... Oh, God, they do have a huge... Oh, it's because England's in it, too. Are they allied? They're allied. Shame on you guys. Now, this is an abomination. Okay, we lost. So I hate that this gives us corruption. And why would you do that to us, Austria? We're helping you in the war. This is how you treat us. Okay, really don't want to give Dalmatia. Some nobility. So we're going to take that from them and give them something else instead. Okay, we can't engage that fleet yet. Okay, but this will let us see where some of the... Oh, let's take this so that they can't. But moving around through here gives us a better sense of where the gold is. Okay, so they can't demand that in the peace deal. Okay, so they did give us these two provinces we wanted, and they gave a whole lot to Spain. So we're going to have to be the next one to fight through here and try to take that gold mine. We don't want to deal with rebels here. It's just not worth with the expenditure. Okay, where else could we make some money? That's good. And we're going to hold on to the rest of the cash for now. And you guys could just go home for now. No, we can't justify that expenditure. Oh, they're going to catch us. Damn it. That was really quick of them. Oh, okay. We gotta win. Okay, let's deal with these English dogs. We could potentially have rebels here, but I think Austria will put them down. Wonder why we don't have the Great War Score. Looks like we've lost a couple battles, but we do. Oh, we just took the war goal. We, as in our side. English dogs, get out. Actually, let's eject them from here first, and then we'll worry about that insignificant province. Can't let them capture a fort, after all. Almost got the papal influence we need to get our stability up to +3. I'll just chase them there and finish them off. Not like that. Not one bit. Wonder if Spain is going to attack France. They seem to be keen on doing that anytime Austria beats up on France. They'll be opportunistic and declare that war as well, which is just good policy. Okay, that will help us bring down this corruption. I'm about ready to get this up, so that'll bring down corruption even further. Should be very welcome. Morocco joined a coalition against us. Oh, hey. So that diminishes our ability to beat up on some of our neighbors in the Muslim world. And that's unfortunate, because I do ever so like taking people's money, and we were about at the point where we could attack Canaborno for their money. So I imagine Songhai is going to get in on that little coalition, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll reduce the inflation. I like that tax guy too, but this will be good for us. I'd love to attack the knights right now. Just too worried about these ships. I don't think this war is going to take too much longer. I don't know how expansive Austrian ambitions are. Guess we can check. Oh, they might actually hold out and take quite a lot. Okay, so now we can build our universities. We've gotten to the point that we want to. We can make Sunday schools for greater missionary strength. That's great. And I forgot that we were working on a mission to accumulate money, so we'll just save up all of our money rather than building buildings, complete the mission, then make all the buildings. All the ideas. Nah, we're gonna get this first. We can make some more states. So this stuff would be helpful. Definitely Venice, as we planned. This wouldn't hurt. And we could do the Libyan Desert. Sure, that's close enough to give us some trade power here. Well, we can't add. Let's see what's all in this. Yeah, we'll take at least a couple of those. So we gotta save up the points to core Venice first. That's the most important one. And now that is a lot of states that we have to pay maintenance on. Our clergy wants some more stuff. So we can give them Ida once that's cored. Anything else? Well, we could do something like Corfu. Yeah, I won't give him this. Reduce that unrest just a little. Oof. I don't like that, because then we can attack the Ottomans. I doubt they'll attack us. So it's just a matter of time while we wait for everyone to leave the coalition. So we do need to give something else to our clergy. That wasn't enough to satisfy him, so canem. Somewhere over in here. There it is. I got lazy diplomats. We'll just top off relations with our allies. We have enough that we can get our trust up there. Still be able to call them into war. Same with that. Might as well get them to 100. And we'll leave the points to call them into 2 wars. So I wonder if everything's right with our dynamic province naming, because these are basically the English names for everything. With the exception of Negroponte. I guess if we push into Italy, we might see some changes. I'm just guessing that their table for things isn't very expansive for Tuscan. This would give us a little bit more corruption. I want better troops. Okay, would this actually make us any extra money? Yeah, increases our income. Okay, so now we can consider moving this over. But obviously not while we're at war, and not while we're running behind on Diplotech. And now we can just start making all this cores. Yuck. I don't like that at all. We still got a chance of rebels, despite having pretty high religious unity and +3 stability, really high legitimacy. Yeah, keep a better eye on that. Let's get these guys back into port to repair. Could easily have lost ships there. Okay, yeah, this is it's nearly over. They must win a lot. Okay, well I think it's mostly those two provinces that are still fetishist. Okay, since there's a coalition, I'm just going to bump up that trust, because we're not going to be going too crazy. I think the coalition's going to fall apart as soon as we're at peace. It'd be really nice to be getting additional missionaries and missionary strength that would increase the rate at which we're getting papal influence. And we could start using it on all the stuff that gives us more money. And our next idea, I think we'll go for a trade. So I'm in no rush to get this Diplotech 18, or Admin Tech 18. So I think I'll just start, once we core all this, start filling in idea groups. Okay, so that is done. And we're just going to declare this. I think Cannon Borner just left the coalition against us. Let's double check on that. Yep, they decided that they didn't want to be involved in any war that got fought. And that's smart thinking. I still am going to beat them up for their money. I don't like this. Okay, we can't side with the clergy. They're just going to get too much influence. I'm going to side with our nobility. 117 ducats. I think I'd rather just give them some territory instead. Still a little upset, but we can just give them some more. Okay, that should be close enough. It'll tick upward. Give them this, right? Yeah. So temporarily they're increasing the unrest there, but as soon as they're happy with us again, that will change. And one of our goals is proceeding nicely. We are catching up on tech, despite having pretty bad rulers. We just need to slow down on the expansion just a little bit. Our economy is doing much better than it was. It's still pretty weak. Katsina. Yeah, we'll just give them a little bit of, well, that is some of our trade income there. I just couldn't justify losing Diplo power. Okay, Malta. Okay, what do you have for us? 251 ducats. Yeah, I like it. We don't want to deal with any rebels there. Okay, protect against the Ottomans. Conquer Kebi. Yeah, we'll go for that. 1 sec. Okay. Video is going along nicely. We're less than an hour into it. Okay, why don't we march these guys south and we'll plan this West African campaign. They're in a coalition, so we do want to wait until that falls apart. But I think it'll fall apart pretty quickly now that we're no longer at war. Okay, we've got some money, so I do want to increase the number of trade ships we have. Let's get that up to 40. How close is that to our limit? That's actually 5 over. Do I care when it comes to trade ships? Not entirely certain I do. I guess we can reduce. We'll just go to our limit for now. We can make a lot more troops, but we need some more money. We could start building these buildings, But I think there's plenty of places where we could still build temples and get a lot of money. We need one up here in Bosnia. Okay, Albania is a full core. And while we've got all of this conversion power and stability, why don't we start with the ones that'll take the longest. And our inflation is reducing nicely. I'm going to try getting that coalition against us to fall apart, so I'm going to improve relations with the Mamluks and with Songhai. It's not that I actually fear any of the countries in the coalition. Simply that I don't want to expend all the resources for fighting on multiple fronts. Okay, well I think we're going to have to honor that call. We're good Catholics. Okay, but this first. Okay, Songhai. Yeah. I think we'll just do Holy War and we can go in this alone. I don't think they're going to put up much of a fight here. We'll just crush them. All we'll have to do is capture their capital. And they'll give us all their money. Let's see. They might be willing to do that right now. See how much money they have. Yeah, that's what we want from them. Can't touch this. Yeah, we can make Sicily. Is that worth it? Yeah, it'd give us a little bit more income. Yeah, we're getting pretty good war score already here. I don't know if they have any gold, and if they do, where it is. I don't think they do. I was playing a Mali game not too long ago. I've got a pretty good sense of where a lot of the gold is. Okay, so the Ottomans have left that coalition. That's good. I plan on attacking them next and taking their Greek stuff. And they tend to have a lot of money. a healthy economy, so we'll deal with that as well. I always want your 10 for ones. 10 to ones, rather. Okay, we don't want to spend too much time over here. We want all of our cash. And what did we claim? Kebi. And anything that we can take pushing west of there. Is that Dendi? And they wouldn't take that. What about that? So we can hold out a little bit longer. We don't want to peace out for just 2 provinces. The bare minimum, we'll fill in our maps here. Get a better sense of where the gold is. Okay, that's good. They'll get over it soon enough. I think we've got, yeah, pretty high manpower, so we'll just leave this up here for land maintenance modifier. And now we're getting some pretty good war score. It should be ticking upward. I think we've won every single battle. Yeah. Ottomans. Oh, there's the biggest battle we've seen, and they might be able to defeat us before we can get reinforcements. But no, that didn't happen. Let's kill these cavalry before they can join up with the real army. Pull that guy back. And let's top off relations with Austria. Pretty much done with this war. Nope, we'll get the mercantilism. Okay, let's see what's here. No gold in any of these. Yes, the gold we'd have to get over there to Fulo. So let's just plan on getting us closer to that direction. It's about all they'd be comfortable giving us, that's fine. Let's protect against the Ottomans now. And we want to get our armies on the move. Okay, definitely don't want to pay for this. That wouldn't be any fun. And we do have some revolt risk around here, so we'll increase those. And let the rest work itself out. Okay, I want our armies in place in Europe before we declare this war on the Ottomans. And that will be really nice. Our Latin contracts for lowered unrest. And we definitely want to bring our navies together. Okay, so Spain and Milan don't have heirs, but he's young. So I don't anticipate that being an issue. Other conversion, we're going to go for higher taxes, since we're already at the +3 stability that we wanted. Top off those relations. And I don't think we need that last guy, so we're just going to declare this, calling in the papacy, calling in Spain, Austria, Poland, everyone. We're going in strong this time. And we get the crusade bonuses. I like it. Again, we're going for the ones that are going to take a long time, because we're enjoying that +3 stability. And let's see what these Ottoman troops are made of. I'm wholly unimpressed. Get out. I shouldn't underestimate their navy. But I'll keep them here to blockade. Okay, our war exhaustion should tick down. Wait, no, not from the crusade. What does that give us? So get a defender of the faith. Triggered her here. Okay, crusade. No, it just gives us morale. Okay, but this is nice. We've had one battle, we won it, so we're getting ticking war score for now. We'll go for the papal influence. Okay, let's get some more churches built. Those two places, yep, Corfu. Okay, let's see, production buildings. Definitely want to save some money in our treasury, so yeah, we'll get that. We need some buildings of each type here. You know, when there's a really good offer like that, I'll buy it even if it drains our treasury. Okay, so let's top off Milan and the papacy, and we'll need a new leader here. So these guys can pull back for a month. Wow, that fell quickly. And they are engaging our fleet. See if we can get out of there in time. Really don't want to lose any ships. Yeah, we're pulling out of there. We'll wait a month and re-engage. Okay. Pulling to port, here to repair. Okay, what's our air like? We have no air at the moment. So royal marriage there. Sure. Sean boys. I like that. Oh wow, they're inflicting heavy losses on us. These galleys. Okay, so we'll need a lot more trade ships after this. Unfortunately, that's going to cost us money. But the Ottomans tend to have a lot of money, so we're going to take a lot of it in the peace deal. And I'll take it back up, so I don't much care. Particularly when we give the burghers that. Yeah, 39, so it's just a couple months away. And we can give the clergy something else to make them happy, so we'll give them that. And they should be satisfied. Oh, come on, Spain. Be smart. Okay, so we do want a bunch more trade ships. We could have 13 more. So we're going to do that. Let's improve relations with the Pope. And we've no longer lost, or no longer won 80% of the battles or more. I was going to join in here, but yeah, I can't. Can't risk our ships for something uncertain like that. Could join in here once that battle begins. Oh, God. I hope he's a hunter. Whoa. Okay, so that was definitely a setback. Their navy is much better. We should check out their ideas. They must have gone into something. Nope, they're just relying on lots of ships, lots of big ships. And possibly a good admiral or something. Okay, regardless, we've captured part of the coast. And we control enough that we can cross even if they control the seas. Make 11 more ships. We definitely need at least another transport to get us up to 20. And then we're 22. Yeah, so we lost some big ships, which was a problem. Make a couple more frigates. And they have some big clusters here. They have plenty of manpower. I think that won't hold. If they keep moving around these huge forces of 80, attrition is going to kill off a lot of their men. They're going to hit us here, and that's going to be painful, but our allies are going to reinforce. Yeah, so they lost 25,000 men, so that was basically a quarter of their reserve manpower to reinforce those. Just now, I guess 20% of it. Okay, we're going to fall back and just loot for a little bit. We can't afford too much attrition, and our forces are depleted a little bit. I don't think we're going to wait till we get 100. But there's no sense in... Let's see. Or prestige. No sense in signing too quick of a peace. Well, we can do this. Our nobility is really appreciative, so... Spain is costing us war score down here with this nonsense. Okay, we lost Cairo. Okay, Dendi. Do you really care if this is a state? I don't think we have too many more states. We can only have one more, so I'd much rather that be in the Greece region or Asia Minor's coast. Okay, I want to get a sense of what we can take from them. So that's probably my ideal peace deal. We need 69 war score for it. So the thing is, they're getting some war score for this, but it's not ultimately going to work out for them in the end because they're suffering a lot of attrition and we're taking all of their forts. Just going to come down here like a wall, and their war exhaustion is going to be so high by the time we get into these fights. They're going to get wrecked pretty quickly. Yep, this is not going to go well from. I think it's mountains here in Terribilis. Yeah, but still. Yeah, we might have to reinforce here. Don't like attacking the mountains, of course, but this is about superiority, so we need to win battles. Okay, that was a law of war score. Okay, so now we could inflict that peace on them. I think we might as well take some war operations. Okay, so that's not so bad. These guys we're going to need down in Africa, so we're just going to march this army down towards here. We'll split it up shortly. Okay, so we need core. I still got plenty of manpower, so that's nice. And we picked up a lot of coasts, so we're going to be able to get a lot more ships. And I don't know, we might want to keep this one until we capture Constantinople. Lost our generals, we'll replace them. So Admiral, we're going to fire, we don't need him. So we'll get a second general. We'll wait a month and march this army down south. Okay. So our peace deal, Cannon Borno should be expiring next year, so we can beat them up for more money. Speaking of money, we did want this and that. And now we've got these points. I'm going to reduce our inflation. And then we'll save the rest for stability, because we did lose somebody. We lost our ruler, so we lost his stability as a result. Okay, peace deal, June. Okay, so this would let us beat up on Songhai, but they wouldn't be a co-belligerent, so we'd just basically take their money. Okay, we have free stability here. And we could beat up on them again, but no, we'll just make the Pope happy. Yeah, so we're going to have a pretty impressive Athens. We've taken over a lot of Byzantine territory. Still need Constantinople. And unfortunately this Bulgarian stuff all belongs to Austria. We might just give them this Eastern Thracian province. Okay, Camborno, let's do this. Okay, so that didn't take long. Siege ability, yeah, we'll take it. They should not be splitting up their troops. Oh, their troops are pretty good. I have to give them credit. I think it's largely because they have cannons and good general. Okay, that reduces our corruption from out of balance technology. And let's improve these relations for now. Yeah, we're starting to get some money, so I think we're going to start building. Yeah, we're going to start building some universities. Oh. No, we're not going to war with Austria. You crazy? Decline, sorry. We're in no position to go to war with Austria. Okay, we don't need too much of this war, because again, it's over money. I would like to rob Songhai after taking their capital. Okay, so let's see. Songhai, what can you give us? That's your money. War reparations, and you gotta break up with some people. Somehow they must think that this is like a negotiation, but no, it's really not. We're dictating the terms. Yeah, we'll do one of these for now. Poland is attacking Sweden. We'll probably get called into that war. Let's just sort out these guys just in case our morale is starting to break there a little. I have to give up those claims. Alright, so we made some money off of that. And I think we know what we're going to do. University of Athens. And we want their money, war reparations. They're not allowed to have any more friends. And we might as well take a province or two from them. Yeah. They asked for it. All those things that they did. Okay, so we can beat up on Benin. So I think we're going to do that before Spain launches that war. As soon as we get this diplomat back, we're just going straight into it. Okay, sure, we don't care. Okay, we don't really need Fulo, we'll just wait for that. Yeah, we'll just take some stuff and wait for the next war to take Fulo's gold mines. And I do want to start working on our army a little. Get some more troops and everything. Okay, so we can have 8 more ships. Why don't we make 8 more trade ships? Okay. Well, come here then, cat. Okay, why don't we get some more infantry first? We're at 19, so let's get them up to 24. This guy's at 21, so let's get him up 3 more. And then we'll start making some cannons. Our army should be tougher than it is. It's not all that great. I know that Shanghai is Stronghai. They've got some things going for them. But we should be able to stomp their troops better than we're doing. Okay, let's make sure that Milan likes us still, despite everything that just happened. Okay, so we need 2 more cannons here. Get those in the works. We need another cannon here, at least. Ooh, they're starting to mass up some troops. I think they'll have to... No, they could probably go right past that. No, we're going to save up for this. This morale of navies isn't essential to our country's survival at the moment. We want the missionary strength. Even if it means spending some cash that we don't have. Okay, so we're slowly bringing these armies over. And hopefully this will fall first, and then we can send both armies in to crush that, get a lot of war score for it. Don't like that, but at least we've been building up our troops, so we'll deal with it shortly. Get some more infantry here. I'd like some more cannons, but probably don't have enough time for that yet. Army reformers dying at an inopportune moment. We'll get the cheap guy. Okay, so this should be a bloodbath. Yeah. And their enthusiasm is a lot higher than I would expect it to be at this point. It looks like Spain might be at war with somebody. Yeah, they're going for the same stuff. So I think their war enthusiasm will drop pretty quickly. Okay, looks like Spain is going to deal with our rebels. That'll be nice. And let's head up there. Now we're starting to get some cannons into it where troops are performing better. We need more. But this is just a start. Okay, I'd love to get full out of this separately, just take their money. So we have a short truce timer with them, and then we could attack them independently. So we'll see what happens if we capture a couple of these forts. Okay, Spain did not, in fact, kill our rebels for us. So we'll have to head back over there in a minute. I paid off our loan. And we do need to get some troops over to Greece, so there's only so long that we can keep this war up. Okay, let's look at where all the gold is. There's 3 provinces. So we're going to take this one. Might not be able to get over there to the second one. I think their army's up there. But I definitely want to be able to see through this area. Let's send this guy back. This army can finish the job over here. Okay, and we're going to get better cannons here. I'm going to upgrade them right away, because they're such a small part of our armed forces that it's not really going to negatively affect our morale. I don't think they're really going to try a counter-offensive here. Okay, Fulo, want you out of this war. We just want your money. Break relations with Benin and give us... Okay. That's all we need from you. And Fulu's now got some serious problems. Okay, so we can start adding in some of these states. So Thrace, we'll make that one. And that's all we're able to do. Okay, we're going to grab the better relations over time guy, because of all these coalitions. Okay. And we're allowed, what? 88. So we can't quite get to the gold mine this time. It's only 50 overextension. Gives us a fort that we're instantly going to break. Okay, so increasing the autonomy in all of these places. That don't have gold. And these places along the coast, we're just going to add them to trade companies. And these guys should leave. If they don't, we'll crush them. I think they'll leave and try to return to Benin. Okay, well, deal with them one way or another. And now we have 500 ducats, so that means that we're going to get our second. University underway. And France finally put down those rebels for us. That's nice of them. Okay, we could potentially beat up Morocco if they have any cash. So let's just check that out. Oh yeah, they do have plenty of money, so I think Morocco is our next target. Lost a general, sadly. Yeah, so Poland is losing this war against Lithuania. I don't think I much care. What's going on here? That war is still waging. Okay, so the only one we have left to core is Benin. I'm going to bring this down. I think... Nah, we don't need this fort. It's an unnecessary expense. These guys are going to help us with Morocco. So what does Morocco have? It has a capital fort with another fort on it. And that's about it. No allies. And only 8,000 troops, so we should be able to simply swoop in with this one army, carpet siege before they can make too much, and hit that capital, and then just ask for all their money. Then get these troops to Europe. Let's get a replacement general. And we're making pretty good money, so I think we are going... Actually, we're going to wait. Since we got all these rebels, we could lose some cash. So having a little bit of a buffer would be a good idea. Looks like the Austrian troops are stranded here, so they're not going to be of any assistance to us. Austria's got Hungarian separatists. Might be smart to hold off this war for a minute, but we need money. So we're just going to war. And these guys, we're going to move north. We'll pull them back down. But we'll just put down... Oh, where'd they go? Okay. We'll leave these guys here. I don't know where those rebels went. Okay. The longer that they control the rest of those provinces, the more money they'll spend on recruiting troops. We definitely want to take control of as many of these as quickly as possible. Okay, that should fall really quickly. Okay. The Ottoman separatist progress didn't disappear, so there are Ottoman separatists somewhere. I just don't know where they went. Maybe they're marching through here? If they do, we'll be able to take them out. No, they're up here. That's not our problem. Okay, come on, surrender. Let's see how much they would give us if we were just to demand it. Not quite all of it yet. Come on, you want to give us your money. Okay, now they would definitely give it to us. Okay, that's really good. We're going to pull our troops over to here, start shuttling them across. Oh, did they put those down? They did. Good for them. We'll still get those troops in Europe. There's so many other rebel factions around here. Okay, but now we have 2, 3, 4, 5 universities, 6, 7, and we're going to save the rest for now. It's 7 universities under progress, 7 out of 50. I could probably do this a lot quicker if we go up there. Okay, Milan, how are things going with you? So we really could help Poland if we wanted to, but I don't see that there's any incentive. The only thing that that alliance does for us at this point is gives us extra troops against the Ottomans. That's really not a critical issue. We don't even necessarily need to beat up on the Ottomans anymore. I mean, we will. Don't get me wrong, we will. But it's not that urgent. Yeah, things are going nicely. We've got lots of rebels all over the place. But we're making good money for once. We can have a couple more ships. I would normally make some big ships, but we're trying to save up money, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we're gonna get that up. One more cannon. This army's alright for the moment. I mean, these aren't ideal army sizes, compositions, anything like that. Definitely need more cannons. But we're trying to save up money. Okay. It's a big army, but we didn't take too heavy of losses. And let's get another university under progress. Let's check on the length of this video. That's just under an hour and 45 minutes, so we'll keep going here. Okay. Can't do a whole lot there. But we could potentially give them some stuff. We do want to revoke something. I took Dalmatia. They had no business taking. Oh, that gives them an uprising. Okay, put those guys down. Okay, we do want to give them some replacement territory. Particularly because now they're even more pissed at us, so they need 4%. Give them a little bit more. And it should be just a couple months, and they'll be happy with this again. Okay, relations with Poland suffered a little. Let's top those off. Poor Milan. They brought that upon themselves. Okay, we're making pretty good money here. So we're going to build now the University of Macedonia. Okay, they're going here, so we'll crush them. For a training ground to deal with that other rebel faction. Okay, I did want to decrease the autonomy here. So we get more value from this gold. I never wanted to increase it, that was just habit. I realized it right as I was doing it. Nice, now we're making more money, so let's make the University of Castoria. Now we've only got 5 rebel factions. That's a lot easier to deal with. Speaking of that, we can move our troops here and probably suppress these down from 3 to 0. Leaving us only with some European factions. Okay, so we could move these guys here to suppress. Did they disappear? No, the Serbians still a little antsy, I'm not sure why. Oh, we took this all at the same time. I was thinking for some reason that we'd had Skopje a little bit longer. Ottomans are going into Persia. Love to attack them while they're doing that. We got that truce. So I'm going to have to take a break before too long. My throat's getting dry. All this talking. Okay, so we can get these guys to reduce if we just move our troops over to here. And sitting this up, even though it would, well, that's unfortunate. That's going to cause us rebel problems. So worrying about that corruption, I'm going to get us another missionary. Okay, Milan got broken. Wow. So they're not even worth having as an ally at this point. It's not worth the Diplo points. So we'll just wait for that royal marriage to expire. And now that we have 2 missionaries, how much trust? We do have 91 trust. Alright. Only because we're big softies, though. Don't do anything dumb like you did before. We could get their trade power, so I think we're going to do that. Or claim a guarantee. Let's see, we are making 9.16 ducats from trade. Why don't we see if we can increase that? Okay, so this guy's going to transfer trade. We're going to take the guy of Constantinople to do it. Yeah, so that's a couple ducats a month. That's it already. Now, not over 1 province. Yeah, we're going to build another university. This is going to be the University of Dalmatia. Pretty soon, we're actually going to be able to stop paying our troops full wages. Thinking that we can do that right now. And now we're making 31 ducats a month. Get our stability up to +3. Speed up these conversions. We'll leave that guy parked here. Let's get their trade power 20%. We get 25, we'll get 25. That'd make a fine vassal if they didn't have such high development. So we could refeed them back all those cores. And that's ticking down nicely. Another 10 years and it should be done, despite all the gold that we're bringing in. Okay, we can make another university, so we're going to do that. University of Ragusa. Okay, cheaper theologian. Sounds like a good idea. We'll take her right away. That's my religion act. No, we don't want the unrest. Gotta get that legitimacy up again. It's dropping because of the Ottomans interfering with our business. Okay, let's get this. So close to having some more missionary strength. Got some mercantilism, sure. And we'll top off relations, actually, with the Pope. We should guarantee them to increase those relations as much as possible. Okay, Cannon Bornu, if we could beat them up for more money, see if they have any. $77 ducats. Not even sure if it's worth it, but we'll send some troops over. And we're going to start up a new university. How about the University of Alexandria? That seems appropriate. And we'll just keep converting these as quickly as possible. Okay, Holy War, let's declare it. Wipe him out. And siege that down as quickly as possible. It's a pretty good province. I think I'll actually take it. We'll just camp our army out there for a little while. Okay, University of Skopje. Not making quite as much money when we're paying our troops, but still. Okay, we could declare war on the Ottomans in a month. I think that sounds like a fine idea. Looks like Austria's comfortable with that idea. Let's get our navies together and hope they don't beat us to the punch. Show superiority. We can get Spain in here. Get Poland in here. Yeah, we'll do it. Hopefully we can capture some ships. Okay, get those crusade bonuses. And how long until we have favors with Austria? It'll be a little while. Let's get their small navies, just beat them up. Okay, why don't we guarantee them and increase our trust? And on to the next province. Okay, I'm reluctant to attack them when they have so many galleys. We should be getting some galleys. Let's get 4 more transports, though. A couple of galleys. Okay, we can get some warships. And we'll need to increase our force limit, our naval force limit, but that should happen naturally at the end of this war. By the time we get those ships, it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, the problem here is that they might hit us. With a lot of troops in Constantinople. So let's free up these Poles as quickly as possible to help. And Austria is attacking. Okay, so that went pretty nicely. I don't think we need these troops any longer. We can leave them back where they are. Yeah, this is going to be bad for the Ottomans when Austria and us are both beating them up and taking as much as we can. Okay, we gotta take some of this coast here. Actually, that's good for the center of trade. Yeah, well, we got a galley. And not a lot to say about this. It's gone pretty smoothly. I think the Ottomans are going to be suffering pretty bad financially at the end of this war, losing all this territory. They bounced back quite a bit in the past, but they're just losing more and more valuable territory. I'm going to pull these troops together and then we're going to help out. As soon as that province falls, we justify waiting, we can't. We gotta help out Austria. Well, they're kind of a vulnerable position here. Let's help out. We want lots of Ottomans to die here. So the real reason why Poland is helping us out in this war is to make us feel bad about not helping them in their last war. But their effort is going to be unsuccessful. France, shame on you. Actually, let's move down here. See if we can wipe out some of these smaller fleets. Okay, we want that missionary strength now. We'll save up for coring, and we will try to get caught up so that we reduce our corruption. Okay, so let's get these armies together in Adana, and then we'll move them over to Antakya. Sooner rather than later, apparently. They made a good show of it. They lost a lot of cavalry. So we're going to have to play it passive for a minute here until we get some men back after that battle. Also are going to build a university with the University of Bosnia. So we should start thinking about what our peace deal is going to look like. Definitely want those. That fort would be nice, and then maybe some money. Yeah, so we need 70 war scores, what we're shooting for. I'm going to lose some ships here. That's unfortunate. 0623. Well. Okay, we'll just stay back here on the mountains getting more men. While I wait for this fort full. Looks like we got a lot of territory down here, so we might want to give up on this fort. Try picking up some stuff in Egypt. Tamiat should have one of these. This one has now estuaries, so that actually would be really valuable to us. I could justify giving up on that. Still need 70 war score. But we've got ticking upward war score. And we're sieging out a fort here and here. I'm going to get our legitimacy working upwards since we're conquering so much territory outside of our religious group. Definitely at some point want to take Jerusalem. But I don't think that's going to happen this war. So the nice thing about this is our development now is 1,000 exactly. Let's get the extra merchant. So we're going to stick him here in Constantinople. Okay, this will make the Ottomans even more anxious for peace, so we can sign this peace. Morocco and Songhai won't like it, but we don't much care. Okay, now we can get rid of this fort. And we'll just start coring what we can. So we're still down 6 trade ships, so we're going to get those back. And send this fleet to Alexandria for the moment. How about this new force summit's going to be? Okay, so we should be fine. And we'll have some rebel problems for a little while. Okay, that'd be nice if we see new countries popping up here, because we could then crush them either for their money or for their territory. Let's keep an eye. Okay, so we could go to war with Fulo any time that we'd like. And that's good because they do have a gold mine just to the west of here in, yeah, Bambuk. So when we move this army over, put a general in charge of it. Okay, pull on. You've earned our support here. We are going to send an army to help you. You not have military access? Okay, well, we're going to be able to convert that before we'd even be able to core it, so we'll do that first. And is our navy up to date? Not quite. So I spend some money to do that before we worry about getting another university. And we'll just rob our estates here. So we can make our ships, more ships, better. Okay, I'll be backing you up here. Don't you worry. What's this war over? Okay, you're grabbing the war goal. That's good. Okay, their general's pretty good, so I'm going to wait for you to get up here. Hey. Their troops are going to be better than us. Come on, work together with us here. So we could have won that battle and then both attacked here, but they decided to go at it on their own. So now we're going to lose both battles. Okay, University of Serbia underway. Austria's having a few problems here, it looks like. So I have every confidence in them. Okay, we're going to have to help Poland out here. Particularly because their army is getting wrecked. I don't think we could turn that battle. We don't have the numbers. We'd just be putting our own army at risk. Yeah, this is... Oh, at least England's on our side. In both of the wars. Okay, so we need more men here before we can do much of anything. So we're just going to camp out in the highlands here, where people have to cross a river to get us through basically all of the provinces except for here, I think. And once we have more men, we'll try to help out. We're going to hold out for this, because this would only give us lowered naval attrition. The next one would be nice. Yeah, Poland's getting wrecked hard. And of course we could pull some troops up to help them. But I don't think we're going to do that. So we can take over this siege and go for this gold and bambuk. That just seems like a better use of our time, doesn't it? It does to me. Yeah, we're pulling the troops out of there. Reduce our overextension? Sure. We'll see if that happens. I could throw our entire army into this fight. I think if we just stay... Let's go in the mountains here, 34. And let's actually build a decent army. We have 34 in the front row, so let's... Ooh, they're coming. Coming for us. Okay, so we can do you a favor here. Poland. I trap these 49,000 men in our territory. Okay, this will probably hurt. Ooh, that's not good. Call it off, call it off. So 3,000 men killed. Okay, if they split them up, we might be able to inflict some casualties. 4,000. Oh, they got access. Okay, we'll deal, well, maybe. Don't really want to engage them, but we do want to pick off their weak armies when we can. And keep them busy, just by pulling some time. We'll get a real army. So let's go in the mountains. They still have the advantage. Should scorch the earth there if they're going to keep going for that province. I shouldn't forget about this war. Okay, so they gave up on that. I'm not sure exactly why. Our numbers are rebuilding. We just need a better general. Get our tech up that last point. And get some more cannons. We got some cannons under production, so we'll move them to the coast. We suffer less attrition. Sadly, that would throw them into way too much unrest for us to be able to justify doing that yet. We'll do it shortly. So we might as well convert this to Tuscan. Actually, we don't need that one. Let's get this one, then we can take their money. Okay. Just need a few more months to get these men back and get these cannons being produced somewhere. Are we making cannons? Thought we were making cannons. So let's head up here. Tell Poland to climb aboard. I don't like attacking in the mountains, a standard operating procedure, but those highlands, and they're going to be able to reinforce. Well, let's get our morale back. Yeah, let's see if we can get through here. Poland might be able to help us out with these troops. Or at least block those. Okay. And then we can move in here. And start coring Constantinople finally. Okay, so Benin wants out of this war. I'm comfortable with that idea. Let's see if they're willing to pay the price to get out. 490 ducats, war reparations, and give up claims. Looks like they are. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tight, but I think we got it. Unless these guys come in to help. That's scary. And we lost that battle. Uh-oh. We need to get out of there as quickly as possible. And Poland covered our retreat. So that could have helped with that, and this could have too. Okay, so we are not too overextended. We could take 50, a little bit more. So let's see what it would take to get over to Bambuk. They wouldn't accept that. Okay, so let's take this other fort. We do need to deal with these guys, but Spain might handle that for us. Okay, we're going to have to deal with these guys. So no help is forthcoming for Poland. But they should know better than to attack Lithuania and Sweden at the same time. And waiting for these guys to move south. Or I guess if they cross, that's fine. Ah, Austria took all of this that we want. Bad Austria. Okay, I'd love to help them wreck these guys, but they've already lost their capital and these two forts. There's all these troops up there. That war's over. But while we are at war, I'm going to get some more manpower because we're going to need it. You serious with these ships? Okay, got a trade ship out of it. Ottomans, I don't think that provoked me. Wow. Yeah, they got wrecked. This is like post-World War II borders. No, it's even further west, because they're like west of Warsaw. Wow. And I'm not going to fight that 3-star 6531 general. Nope. Instead, I'm going to spend our money to put in the University of Tanikrai and Hum. We've nearly captured this fort, and I think they'll be receptive to peace after that. If not, we can persuade them a little further. Okay, so we want all of their money, and we went all the way over to Bambuk. Went through war operations, now they annoyed us, so we're going to take a little bit more territory. 53, can we support that? 53, we can. And they can keep that alliance, I don't care. Okay, so we don't want this. That's a waste of our time. We're going to increase the autonomy in everywhere that doesn't produce gold. We got to put down those rebels. Thank you, Spain. Okay, I'd love to get more money from our burghers, so I'm going to give them that province. Let's see if we can convert Rosetta. Probably just provoked it into revolt, that's fine. Okay, they're nearly happy enough that we can get money from them though. Let's actually just do it. And let's give this to our burghers. Okay, so now they're happy again. And we have 758 more ducats, so we need to put in some universities. I'll do those two. We're making really good progress on those universities. Should probably beat up Songhai again sometime soon if they've got any money. Let's see who has money. Okay, France does. Buryati does. Yeah, so Songhai's got a lot of money. It's like a lava. I haven't seen them be the ones that have successfully united Madagascar yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to let them escape into Ottoman territory. We'll take Rosetta back, of course. Held off on the march there to ensure that they got out in time. Okay, might as well get Burgas. And is Constantinople still making progress? Oh, we already finished that. Yeah, they're both making progress. Yeah, we really can't do anything about this. That's way too many troops. These guys I'll deal with as soon as... okay, well the Ottomans have that covered, so we'll pull these troops back into Europe. And deal with those little armies. Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't work as planned. I didn't think they'd get down there fast enough to cause us problems. Okay, we're going to head over there. And we want more troops than this. They have better quality troops, better general. So let's give it a month or two. Actually, I wouldn't be opposed to getting some more just to ensure that we win this. Oh. And they're unimpressed. They're going straight for it. So that's... yeah, with good reason. Those Brandenburger troops are beasts. I just hope they don't stack like this. Get out of there. Okay, let's go over these highlands and prepare for a rematch. Okay, it's just farmlands. We don't have full morale, so even though we've got 2-to-1 odds in our favor, I think they got this. Man, their troops are so good. Okay, that was ugly. Yeah, it really shows how bad our troops are relative to people like Brandenburg with their Prussian ideas. Our troops will get better. But the important thing is that we've basically got a pretty stable state at this point. We're making tons of money. I'm not sure that this province is really valuable to us. There's Iffy. It's right here. We can give it some autonomy. It's just a 1-1 province. It's not worth the 33 diplo points it would take. Okay, so we have Rosetta under control. Let's get Sugla right here, so that this whole region will be a little more pacified. We gotta convert all of this. I need to check to make sure that our corruption is ticking downward. It is not. Okay, but it should once we core this stuff. At 84% religious unity. I think I'll probably pull these states out of their... Yeah, we'll convert them just to get our religious unity up. Pull them out of the trade companies, put them back in once it's converted. It's not a huge impact on the unrest in that specific province. Yeah, Poland's in pretty bad shape. If they do anything else stupid like that, it's pretty much over for them. Yeah, a lot of territory and it's expensive to take in core. But financially and just strategically, they don't have a whole lot left. A lot of forts that they have to support. As a player nation, they wouldn't even be able to do that with their territory. It's only the free forts the computer gets that lets them support these anyway. Like that one's free, and that one's free, and that's free. That's free. That's free. These two, I think they have to pay for. Possibly not, because they're coastal. So our forward here is outdated. We should upgrade that. Okay, why don't we get these three out of the way first? Nice. Missionary strength increased. I like that. That's a lot of influence for a clergy. Okay, the Bulgarians are ticking downward for the moment. Okay, stop going through that territory. It's funny that Valachi is just sitting there doing nothing. If I was them, I would take economic. Yep, they took it, so they're just going to develop their stuff until it's ridiculous. $23, $18. Man, all these spies. Okay, so one thing that we could definitely do here is counter-espionage would be helpful. Because they are screwing with our economy. And let's get the taxes increased. Okay, I got Fulani separatists popping up here. We're not giving away our money. Yep. I will happily back you up, Austria. Okay, so this autonomy is starting to go down. I think now our corruption, yeah, our corruption should be going down. Top off relations with Spain. And we have reduced our overextension. Okay, let's make Scandinavia like us. So that is a scary Scandinavia. We've seen their troops are quite good. You definitely don't want to be fighting against them. Okay, missionary strength, we can get that up. Or we could worry about corruption. I think missionaries. Get our missionary strength. The lower corruption is going to end up being anyway, so. I really don't care about these guys. They're completely irrelevant to the war. Well, let's take advantage of our high stability. Okay, we are going to get this. And let's build yet another university. So we're making pretty good progress. I think this has been, yeah, almost 3 hours. So as soon as this war is over, we'll end this video. Is there anywhere that we need one of these? So we're like right here that we could get good income off of that. So we'll just build that. Okay, if we move these troops down to Benin, We could suppress those rebels without having to fight them. Seems like it'd save us money, so we're going to do that. Now that this is Catholic, we're going to add it in. Oh, we could probably just add this in. Okay, so why don't we put these guys here? Our cultural conversion here is going nicely. Now I guess a little bit more economic value of this province. Kong. Okay, we definitely want... Oh, unrest disappeared. Okay, I think it's because the So Discontent wore off. And it was the Ottomans that were doing most of that, so we should be blocking them pretty effectively when we have this guy working on that job by himself. You know, just full-time doing that. That's all he's doing. Oh, they're wasting their effort with this. These troops, they could be landing here to try helping out. Or even trying to like land them in my capital or something. But this stuff just doesn't even matter. We're going to have to take the financial hit here. Definitely don't want to do it, so we'll give it a couple months for us to get that money. Don't want to take a loan. Oh, hey. Dongo. Thank you. I don't know why they sent us money. I kinda like them. Who are your enemies? Send us more money, we'll destroy them for you. Yeah, they're dropping off lots of troops. Not gonna do them a bit of good. Okay, so Savoy's getting beaten up by a pretty big Tuscany. It's taking advantage of the retreat of Milan. Push up into northwestern Italy. Oh, Francisco. We only need a second general at the moment, so we're not going to spend our hard-earned points on that. Let's see if our heir is old enough to become a general. He will be our new general. Antonio. Yeah, that guy. Not the greatest heir we could have. I think I'm going to get some more cannons down here. Conquer Gallum. I have no idea where that is. Okay. Okay. Why not? We're not constructing a Grand Fleet, so... Yeah, we're making short work of these. And we could get that inflation down, but it's still ticking downward. And now it's not a problem for us. It's not the best use of our points. I'll just save them up, see if we need to increase our stability at all. Okay. Now you guys are becoming annoying. Let's go and deal with you. Okay, where do we have to cross? So we want to come from here. Probably capture it before we can get there and eject him. They're going to get reinforcements. And their troops are apparently better. Okay, we'll head back over here. Yeah, they just got a lot more cannons. And they probably have, let's see, no, it's just quantity. So it's just the strength of their ideas. That discipline. I get some more cannons here. Okay, now there's a coalition against us. We don't much care. I don't think they're actually going to attack us. They'd be foolish to do so. Our troops are clearly garbage, but all of our allies would protect us. I wonder if they're at 22 yet. No, they're still 21, so it wasn't tech either. Yeah, I think it's just more cannons, slightly better general, and some discipline. Okay, I think we're going to finish this off for that tolerance of the true faith. And now we've got better infantry, better artillery, and more morale of armies. So now our armies should be a lot more effective than they were. Still reluctant to fight them because of the numbers, now that they can get reinforcements. Let's get a couple more units of cannons here. And if we can hit these 13,000, that would be fun. See if we can take anything else from our states. Not quite yet. Okay, so we're gonna go hunting for them. We don't really need manpower here, we need discipline. Morale would be nice too, but discipline would work. And none of this is going to be great terrain for us to choose. Stand on. They're consolidating way too much. Oh, if nothing else, we're keeping their troops busy. Take that. I wonder how much attrition they had suffered through that entire war. They must have lost a lot of men. Okay, we got 0 favors. We fought the English. Samphara and Lagone. So that's pretty far east of here. Okay, Borneo. Okay, things are going nicely there. Let's top off relations with Austria. Austria is a little hostile to the papacy, which I don't like seeing. They want Istria. And I bet they're going to go into Wallachia sometime soon. We have guaranteed the popes, so I really hope that Austria doesn't attack them. And it's ticking down. 2 years it should be 0. At this point we really don't need to pay for full wages, so let's drop this down, save some money. But this has been a really long video, so after we take a look at our states, yeah, nothing good. And I think this is an appropriate place to stop. We've accomplished quite a bit. As Athens, we got our independence, we've consolidated a bunch of territory around here, sent our trade to Venice, built up a moderately respectable navy for the moment, and it could be bigger, but it's not bad. It's actually, I guess we can make some more trade ships. This up to 52. Make another 5. So next time we get a chance to get big ships, we'll just get another 5 big ships. And we've got now a lot of territory in West Africa. And we don't even need this any longer. And we don't need that. That's just war score for enemies, something for them to siege, rather than run around not knowing what to do. And we've gathered a bunch of gold mines, so once that autonomy ticks down, we get these all into states. And then there'll be a lot of income being brought in. This autonomy is now at 50%, so we should be seeing more and more of a return on it. And we have currently a number of universities. Let's say buildings. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 universities. So we are almost halfway to that goal of having 50 universities. Well, once again, this has been RedBstrd with a Let's Play of EU4 as Athens. Hopefully this has been enjoyable for you. If it has, please consider liking and or subscribing to the video. And I will see you soon.